And let's try it with volume this time. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to MIRRORMOURN. I am your GM, Esper. We have, again, just the 3 players with us now. We're ready to get back into the action, back into the battle with Bale Vondur, the main villain of this entire campaign. Adrenaline's high. Who are you guys running, and what is your class and level?
All right, take it from the top. Hello everyone, I'm Warsor and I'm playing Walykos, the level 10 half-elf ranger Fey Wanderer, and I'm also playing Avasera, the White Raven's daughter demigod.
I am Nick. I am playing Nokki, the level 10 barbarian / fighter. I am also playing another Mantivel, Cerveric Mantivel to be exact, who is a fighter, and he does sword stuff and arrow stuff. It's great.
And I am Adam, and I'm playing Aygir, the Hobgoblin Artificer, who is also joined, but also run by me, by Corgain Mikkel, our young Crystal Dragon ally.
And I'll be running all the monsters and NPCs. I'm also running Vapor because Vince has had to drop the campaign here at the very end, unfortunately. And also Arachno, the jumping spider, part of the Vanguard. Rogue-like fellow. Small man, but very nimble and can climb well. All right, I'm going to cut back over to the map. And we'll get back into the action. Here we go. All right, so you all are deep within the stronghold of Bale Vondur and all of his associated thralls and militia. Vadenhold. You have fought your way up this giant stairway and are trying to fight your way into another area and are being met with some great hostilities. So I'm going to run through what the initiative is, and then that'll get us kicked off. So it will be Walykos first. You are here on nearing the top of the stairway. Then we have Avasera. She is currently ethereal. That's what the blue ring is representing. She is concentrating on banishment, but it's about ready to end. When it gets to her turn, that'll be 10 rounds completed.
There is one other thing I just want to say about her. She had a ready to action from last turn to, right before her turn starts, come out of ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
You recall that?
Yes.
Yep.
And also, she has a spiritual weapon. It's kind of back there a good ways away. It's about ready to enter 8 rounds out of 10. So
it's not worth
Not even worth it?
about.
Okay. Then after her is one of these Angels of Vengeance. One already got destroyed. That one's here, and it's currently prone. Then it's Varric Mantivale, one of the Sky Knights of House Mantivale, in loyal service to House Drakestone of Barnacle. Then there are... there's this Iron Golem right here, which hasn't really gotten into the action just yet because you've just busted through these really heavy iron doors. Then is this, like, huge-sized metal scorpion lightning stinger construct thing, which is clearly the advanced and more perfected version of those lesser ones you fought back in the fire ruin, the lava ruin. Then is Arachno. He has a ready to attack presently with his... He has got this, like, hand crossbow. Then there will be these 2 crawling sphere constructs way back down there. They're going to be coming out of the banishment. They are quite powerful.
They have no memory of what happened, so they're going to be a little confused.
They have no memory of what happened?
Yeah, because they're banished. Like, they just saw us 1 second, and then now they're back.
They would remember the couple rounds of the fight that they witnessed, and then
yeah,
all was removed, and then they'll be just popping back in.
They just don't know where we went.
Exactly. I would just make them make some sort of check to see if they know, like, that we're up here.
Aygir will be next. You're right here. You currently have mirror image.
Yes.
Have
so
any
I
of
look
your
like 4 of me.
duplicates? Have any of your
No,
duplicates
none of my
been busted?
duplicates have been attacked.
Okay. When it reaches your turn, you're going to be in 8 out of 10 rounds completed on that.
Correct.
Then we'll have Vapor. He is concentrating on this summon draconic spirit, summoning the spirit of Zelex, the Emerald Dragon. That has a long concentration, so I'm not worrying about that. Then goes the Dragon Spirit. Then goes Korgain Makel, the Crystal Dragon ally of yours. Then we'll go Nokki, who will have come out of rage. But maybe you could rage again.
I think when it enters my turn at the end of that turn, I think I lose rage. If I remember correctly. Or am I out of rage now? I think it's at the
I
end
have
of
it
my
as you
next
just
turn.
hit 10 out of 10 on your last turn.
Let's see,
Then
rage,
there are these 5, let's call them metal-born dwarves. Seem like they're dwarves inside of these metal suits. This one, who has like a unique token, it clearly is the leader and a very strong thing. It has a intense blast, like a fire giant's forge, just an intense, I think it was like a cone or a line of fire that dealt a very, very volcanic amount of damage.
Yeah.
If I may, just
Yeah.
a quick note. I wasn't aware that my rage actually did end that turn. I definitely would have used my bonus action to go back into a rage.
Okay.
If that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say when we get to your turn, that'll be like one round has completed of your new rage.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
All right.
I just wanted to
kick us
make
off.
that known, so if I get attacked, I have
Okay.
my rage.
Well, I'm sure that's what Nokki would have done. All right. Walykos,
Yes,
kick it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. First thing I want to do is, what amount of movement do I need to get flanking the closest construct with Nokki?
Like this one right here.
Yeah. Can you do me a measure tool to get to the diagonal flank?
Yeah, this door is open well enough to where you could just go through it without hindrance.
Okay. So I'm going to, before I move, Esper, I'm actually going to use my bonus action to use Nature's Mail, which gives me invisibility till
Till the start or end of your next
start
turn.
of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And this invisibility is not destroyed by attacking,
Mm-hmm.
so it is a greater invis. So I come around
You
the
strike at
corner.
one of the metal-born dwarves, which has one of its
haven't struck
metallic hands is just replaced with this giant drill.
Yeah. So I go invisible, and then you hear me kind of moving around past, the angel who's knocked down, and I get in there, and I'm going to swing my staff with triple advantage, thanks to, elven accuracy. Right, I think 19 plus my modifier is gonna hit this thing, plus flanking, of course.
Yes, you hit it. It seems to have some decently strong metal armor, but not what you would call superior quality. And it's very slow moving. It has a sluggishness to its movements, ungainly. So it's not terribly difficult to strike.
I have a bunch of different damage types, and I just need to know which ones you need me to roll separately. So I have magical bludgeoning, I have radiant damage, and I have psychic damage.
That's all fine.
Let me know. What's that?
That's all fine.
All fine? Alright, here we go. Let's 8. Go ahead and add that. Plus 2 psychic. Plus. Alright. So that's going to be a total of 14 damage total on the first hit. And then I'm making a second attack on him. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, there actually is a reaction happening after the first hit, but your second one is going to be a hit. When you
Sure.
strike the
What's the-
thing, you hear the dwarf inside, like muffled under the mask helm, screaming in there. "Ah!" And his arm, like, jerks out. You're invisible, but it does jerk in your direction. and the drill bit's spinning violently. And it
Is this an
stabs at you. It is an attack.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. So it just blindly stabs in the direction that it hears and feels the attack coming from. And it is only a 14 to hit.
That's a miss. All right.
And then you hit it.
Second one hits. And we're going to go ahead, and that's going to be 21 damage.
Whew. The thing's head, it like cocks violently to the side, and it sways. And for a moment, you think it's just going to fall down defeated.
Well, that's my 2 actions, a bonus action. I think I'm just going to move because they don't know where I'm at. Can you move me? I think, did I have like 10 more feet with 35-foot movement? Move me
Sure.
diagonally to the right one, up and to the right, 1 square, and then 1 more to the right. So like that, and then 1 more to the right.
Like over there.
That's perfect.
And then Avasir,
just-
having seen you attack, she comes out of ethereal with her reaction.
Correct, exactly.
The white raven goddess appears there.
Okay. Is it her turn, I assume, since that is where we're at?
Yes.
Okay. Then for Avasira's turn, we're going to go ahead and have her... I had a lot of thoughts about this, but I think I'm going to hold on to my banishment for 1 more round just to, get the most out of it.
I have it as 10 rounds completed now.
Really? I had it on my sheet as 8 rounds banishment.
I think I misspoke last time. I think when I saw my 9 out of 10, I was thinking, oh, that means there's 1 more round, but really what that means is rounds completed. So when it gets to her turn now, it's 10 out of 10 completed.
I mean, I was tracking it myself on my sheet, so I thought it had like 1 more round.
Oh, okay, well...
Because I was about to drop it, but yeah, that's
okay.
fine. It doesn't
I don't
really
want to bog
matter.
down on that, so if that's what you're tracking, we'll go off of that.
I'm gonna
And
throw
what
a
does she
guiding bolt.
do?
I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt?
I would like to throw it at the giant. Let's try and. Those things are gonna be hit by AOE's. Let's do giant scorpion. That thing needs to die. So, guiding bolt. All right. Does a. 9, 24 hit the giant scorpion.
Yes, it is a hit.
Alright, here's the radiant damage. We're looking at, that is 21 radiant damage. Nearly max on the dice.
She blasts the magical construct, scorpion-like in form, and it takes all of that. 21?
21. She is also going to then take cover. She's up in the air, as you recall.
Yeah, I had her marked at plus 40 elevation, 40 feet, but...
That's good. Because I know the ceiling
that.
was like... No, I think that's right, because I think the ceiling's only, like 40 feet?
The ceiling in this chamber here is... Yeah. It's probably more than 40 feet. I don't actually have a note for it, but there's like stairs going up and it's giant sized. It's probably more like 60.
Okay. I remember you told me a number, and I remember I tried to... I moved her movement to get her up by the ceiling. But that's fine. Just move her slightly around the corner so that she has cover from, like, I'd say probably just the Iron Golem and the little guys. Yeah. Cool.
The Angel of Vengeance, I imagine, picks itself up from prone.
Yes, sorry. Angel of Vengeance.
Commence with an attack.
Moves prone. Can it move back?
It can. This thing's already used its reaction, so no risk there.
Yeah, so I'll just move back 20 feet because it can, fly, and this area is clearly enough for giants, so there's plenty of flight movement. And then it's going to actually move it back 5 feet first, just to create enough of a gap that it doesn't have disadvantage. I'm going to take my shots and then move it probably around the corner. Does that make sense? Because you have ranged AoE attacks. So move it back to where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Stands up, flies back 5 feet to, not be within melee.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And then it's going to shoot, I think it's going to start putting shots into...
Same
let's
when
try and drop...
Walykos just hit it?
Yeah, let's try and drop that one. So we'll see what happens with that one. It has 3 attacks. This is right here. Here we go. It's not a hit. That's not going to do it. 12 is going to miss, probably. Unless they're... Yeah. Let's see. Wow, I'm just rolling poop. 14.
Ting!
All sub 10 rolls. That is a 16. So it kept going up slightly, but
16 hits.
Do it. 16 hits. Okay.
16 does it.
At least I did something with the angel. Go ahead and take yourself a whopping poop on the damage too. 11 damage. Hope these things are not full of hit points.
She takes it down.
Oh, thank goodness. Move me then 15 feet to try and get that corner. She is flying, so go around the corner if you can. To the north. Yeah, the stair corner. No, wrong way. Stair corner. Yep, that way. Up more. There you go. Perfect.
Actually, I didn't want to delete that.
Delete
I
it.
wanted to change its state. There we go. Red dot means it is down on the ground and not moving anymore.
Yep. All right.
Varric Mantevale.
Can he actually get into combat, maybe?
Yeah, I think I should be able to get him in there.
10 feet.
How far can I move?
Will get you there.
All right, I think he has 35. Yeah, he has 35 movement.
All right.
If that's a...
that's already a defeated creature.
yeah, that's fine. I have a bow, so...
You might not want to stand in a straight line. That thing did just unleash like
I know.
a ray of death.
Yeah, I'm gonna like... Can you put
maybe shoot from back here and then go somewhere else?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm playing. I'm gonna shoot there. That'll like go to the right, I think. Yeah, or down.
Okay,
I
so
guess
there's
the bow attack.
there's 10 feet of speed right there used, and you could shoot.
Yep.
One along the...
This door is still closed,
I think,
so this would have half cover. They're all half cover.
Can I shoot the one? Well, what about the one right above Nokki?
That's clear
Dragon
shot.
is flying.
Yeah, that's clear shot.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for that one. I will just use a normal.
Oh, you just totally reminded me of something, Nick. That's fine. Do your thing, and then I'll do the thing you just reminded me of.
Oh, okay. That's a nat 1, so that's gonna miss. And then I'll do my next attack.
A fumble.
That's probably gonna miss to 11. Pretty bad rolls.
Well,
Not good enough.
Okay. After that, I will move Varric to just down, like behind Corgain.
He could get to there.
Can you move me a little bit further up, like to the right? So I'm a little bit closer. Yeah, as close as I can get. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Like that?
Yeah, like right there. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's great.
Okay, the thing you remind me of is that there are 2 readied attacks on here that I need to use. The first one actually goes to the Iron Golem, and it attacks with a sword upon Nokki. You have half
Wouldn't
cover,
that have
Nokki.
gone off last turn?
I probably should have used it right when Nokki first walked in there, but I'm juggling
that's why I'm confused.
1,000 things.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right. Nokki plus 2 to AC for half cover. 32.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Wait, before you do damage, let me check something. think I can roll this after I take damage. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Go for it.
This is your Goliath thing.
Yeah, it's the stone's endurance.
Yep. Yeah, I know what the damage is.
24 slashing.
So that would be 12. Yeah, I can take 12. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the second ready to attack is Arachno. So when the door opened up, he would have done that. I'm going to roll on... It's a clear shot on that guy. Well, half cover, so be it. And he's probably hidden as well. Let me get a stealth check.
How much cover does the giant scorpion have? Because he would have advantage on the giant scorpion if he's a rogue. Or has any sneak attack at all.
He wouldn't have advantage, but he'd have sneak
Just
attack
half-
because
just
I have
half
nothing
cover.
range.
You think
Guidance,
the
guiding bolt.
you think the scorpion's
guiding
better?
bolt. Yeah, that's true.
You like scorpion better?
If with advantage, and if he has some sort of thing that gets, with advantage, I think.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, I think sneak
Yeah.
attack is worth it.
All right, so he succeeded on the stealth check, and I guess the guiding bolt gave advantage as well. So, hurrah!
Yeah.
Here we are. Hand crossbow shot.
If I may, it's probably better for him to use stealth, like after he shoots, because he
This
already
is
gets
a ready to
advantage
action.
on the.
It's a ready to
Oh, I
action.
see.
Ready action.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I see.
So
I see.
when his turn
He
comes,
got a
yes.
17 to hit. 17 and it has half cover. I don't know.
Even if he shoots for like the top
Pink.
bits, that's like super big.
Sparks fly off
Yeah.
as the arrow glances, or the crossbow bolt glances. Okay,
Sometimes you just roll poop.
so those were ready to attacks that probably should have happened last time, but whatever. Doesn't really change anything. Varric went. Give me a second. I'm doing a thing. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here.
Sounds like someone with something to see there would say.
Well, you might hear something. I'll give everyone a free perception check, just,
Ooh, those are always
or
fun.
you could use your passive, your choice. Use your passive or roll it.
I'll just take my 23 passive on Walykos.
I'll roll
Understandable,
'cause I'm
yeah. I would
stupid.
too, yeah. Well, Walykos hears it.
Yeah.
I'll take Varric's passive 15,
I have an 18.
and I will roll
Sarah
for
will
Nokki.
roll.
So far, just Walykos has it.
Avocera only got a 17.
Yeah. Nokki
I have
only
an
got a 9.
18. Corgain has very low.
All right, so it's
does have-
just Walykos. Walykos,
Yeah.
it's far away. It's muffled by obviously some walls, but there's like this bit of echo you hear reverberating out through these corridors. Clearly, that is spell casting. Sounds like a dwarven voice.
hmm Probably
Um,
healing him.
Yeah, you probably can even identify it since it's such a common spell. It's a cure wounds spell.
Yep.
Sound like more than one voice chanting.
Idiots, heal me! Heal me now! Under.
Okay. The Iron Golem will act now on its actual turn.
For sure. It's gonna be
Let's
slow.
see.
Remember, we're immune to poison, if that matters. For its...
Ah,
We already
well,
tried
that's
to
interesting because it just unleashed a cone of terrible toxic poison.
Nice.
Out of the like grill of a mouth it has, this breath comes out, this like greenish vapor, this gas.
I kind of
And-
knew what you were about to do because you were lining things up.
Yeah. So it's Walykos, Nokki, and the dragon spirit. But Walykos
the
and Nokki
dragon
just
is
straight up.
not
Spirit
immune.
is not immune because it didn't
Yeah, so the
participate in the
dragon will
hero's
take it.
feast.
And you guys are just completely immune?
Correct. Hero's
Yeah.
feast
Okay.
says you're
So-
immune to poison.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, yeah, Hero's Feast. That's right. Okay. Yep. I am with you. All right. So, summon Draconic Spirit. It makes a. Oops. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna roll the d20. I'll take a look in a little bit. Okay, it has a 16 Constitution saving throw, which is a failure.
Kill me quickly. Get me out of here.
Yikes. All right. 4, 9, 13, 14. Kind of a low roll. 19, 21, 29, 31, 35 poison to Zelex. Where is he at? Where is he at? He's underneath.
Need the Draconic Spirit stat.
Okay, there we go. So that's a pretty substantial hit against the Draconic Spirit. But otherwise, Nokki and Vapor, you just breathe without any awfulness. We now go to the Scorpion thing, which is engaged with Nokki in fierce combat. Okay, Nokki. These are 2 claw attacks from its big metallic pincer claws. 26 and 24.
Both hit.
They clamp down upon you for 23 bludgeoning damage. You are grappled by that.
So that would be... That's half. So 23 would be 11.
Yes.
Yep.
Give me a sec. I think I'll go ahead and use the Stone's Endurance.
Mm-hmm.
We do a D12. So it's D12, add my con, and reduce the damage by that total. Oh, is it like... So it's... It only does it for one of the damages, so what was one of the damage attacks?
The higher one was 14, so halved is 7.
Oh, if it's just...
7.
It still has a stinger.
Yeah,
Just
I will
let you
not
know.
use it for that because I'm gonna not do it.
Okay,
for
let's see if
those
the stinger
because
hits
if
you.
it's just 7, that's not. Yeah.
The stinger crackles with lightning and jabs at you with a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, well, it misses. All right, well, save the Stone's Endurance for a bigger hit, maybe.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
All right, it is Arachno's turn properly now. He will take a shot
You
at
said
the...
you said I am grappled, right?
You are grappled. He'll take a shot at the Scorpion once more. 23 to hit. That time he gets it. And just finding his damage here.
Can you sneak attack because Nokki's right there? As
Yep.
well.
He does get sneak attack.
Yep. 6,
Yep.
7, 9,
Damage.
15. That was not a good hit. Or not a good damage.
Damage is
roll.
damage.
15. It does resist non-magical. I don't think he has a magical weapon.
Really?
Okay, so that goes to 7.
Wait, he doesn't have a magical weapon?
That's disappointing.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
He has a customized hand crossbow, but it's not magically customized. It's mechanically.
We
so-
should have asked.
I feel like we would have. I was gonna say, I feel
yeah.
like we would have given him a magic weapon if he asked.
Yeah, if only he had let us know. Ah, well.
And then he will do a step down that stair and bonus action hide.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Aygir, you're in 8 out of 10 rounds completed of Mirror Image. So
I am. So the apparently 4 of me are going to see this target-rich environment full of constructed creatures and try and aim a 10-foot radius sphere. I think there's a place right behind where it can get the Scorpion, the head Thrait, the 2 other Thraits, and the Iron Golem. Like, not Nokki, so like on the other side.
Below.
Yeah.
Just
oh,
below.
these here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like.
I don't know if it
and the
matters.
golem.
I don't know if it.
Yep.
Wait, I don't know if
Yep.
it matters, but I am being grappled.
Doesn't
It
matter.
shouldn't.
You're still
Yeah.
in your
Okay.
space. that you
Exactly.
are.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Just making sure.
And I don't think you have anything non-magical that's worn or carried that's too important right now. But anyway,
Ooh, I'm excited.
I'm gonna upcast with a 3rd level slot Shatter, and they have
okay.
all disadvantage
Very
on the
nice.
save, I imagine, because they're made of inorganic material.
Very nice.
I'm gonna do the
Constitution
construct,
save.
the scorpion one first.
All right,
16.
that is just actually a failure.
Okay.
My,
fails.
my infusion, to have an infusion give me an
Good.
enhanced
Plus,
save DC.
Yes.
Very good.
All
Very
right.
good.
Now we've got the what would we call this one? The captain construct. Let's call it that. It has disadvantage and it has advantage from a magic resistance.
Okay.
Con
it just
save of a
cancels it out.
13.
Nice.
There's a failure. Okay, then we have these two. We'll call them Metalborn. In my notes, I'm calling them Metalborn Thraits, but that might be slightly misleading. I don't think
Well,
they
they
are.
were threats, and then they got
were people
constructed
inside.
into that. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're the failed threats or whatever, you know.
Right.
clearly not the highest caliber. Okay, so this is 2 of them. An 8. An 8. Whoops. An 8 and a. That one's an 8. That one's a 17.
Okay, so the 17 does succeed, just barely.
And then the Iron Golem, which has the same situation going on with the magic resistance counteracting the
Straight roll.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, con save 16.
So it fails.
fail.
All right. 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
That's
Granted, it's
amazing.
only
4 out of
D8s,
5
but 4D8.
failed.
Or sorry, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that was great.
That
And the
could have
one
been,
that did succeed was like the weak constructs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have been better. Could have been worse. 8 and 3 5s. I got 15 plus ed. 23.
23.
23
Okay.
Any damage.
23
Cross
thunder.
margin.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 23 to the scorpion. Got it. And then it is 23 to the lead, the captain of the Metalborn Thraits. Thunder. Okay, yep, 23 to that one. Okay. Then it is 23 to number 4, which that's a very substantial hit. It goes from no damage to definitely a moderate wound. And then
Nice.
11 damage to number 2, which it already had some damage, so it's
Yeah.
even a bit more so now. And then 23 to the Iron Golem. It's unsurprisingly still going strong.
Yep. And then I'm going to duck just straight down on the map such that I am out of the way of the door and any blasts.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Got tinged by it last time. That was too much for me. Not sticking around here.
Yeah.
I'm not getting burned by that again. But hopefully I broke one of them. Did you see it? Walykos, Adrian? Why did I say his name? I don't know.
Because we saw the Adriel image when we were pre-stream
Okay.
on mixed screen.
And that's gonna be Aygir's turn.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna do a thing to
I forget. It's Corgan
make
next or
my
someone
life.
else before?
Us the Vapor and then the Draconic Spirit, I believe. It is, yeah, Vapor and Dragon Spirit. Vapor is concentrating. It's still got a bit of hit points left. So let's see, what would Vapor do? He has 9 out of 12 sorcery points. He's inclined to ration those quite a bit.
Quicken spell is still only 2 points.
Yes, I think he's inclined to. That's what Vapor does. He rations things really tight until he gets to the big threat.
this is...
And he tries to prey upon the weak sides of monsters.
Do you have
So
an AoE that he can drop on these guys?
That would be
I was
useful.
thinking a storm bolt because he'll have advantage on the attack. An
a good
AoE
one.
he could upcast a lightning bolt.
It's hard to do that without hitting Nokki.
Thunderstorm. I think he's going to do a storm bolt. He gets advantage on the attack and he gets D10s instead of D8. So it's 2D10. That's not a bad amount of damage. And I think he's going to try to take out one of these smaller guys. Just try to get targets down.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
So let's go with
Whoever
one that's
looks
already
most
been
damaged.
hit.
Yeah.
That one there. Okay. It'll have half cover, but he has advantage and he has a good attack.
Yep.
Oh, he did roll terrible on both of those, though. Let's see. 13? No way. That's not going to do it. Okay. Well, Drat. And he'll just play it safe with his positioning and then have the Draconic Spirit go in there and attack again at that wounded one at number 4 there.
Don't forget
Okay.
to line up his breath weapon at the, over the head of Nokki. For the, the giant scorpion if he wants to.
Yeah.
Or you can just aim it to the south of Nokki and get, 2 of them.
Makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down. So 2, and then it's breath weapon. Okay, rend on that construct. Two rends.
Do it.
The first one's critical hit, and the second one's a nat 1. Which, actually, that might be ideal, because they have this reaction, so if you can kill it in one hit, it won't take its reaction.
Yeah.
There's 14. Ah, so close. The dragon rends it with its emerald-like claws, and the thing retaliates with its drill.
19 AC.
Totally hits it. Totally hits.
Okay.
The drill
Damage.
deals 14 piercing. This is hilarious. The dragon spirit reduced that construct to 1 hit point, and then it reduced the dragon spirit to 1.
That means the breath weapon will
yeah.
definitely kill it. I think
take
he
it
should
out.
do a diagonal getting the 2 and the golem.
It's a 30-foot cone. It's not a lot of damage, though.
1 point of damage is all it'll take to take out one of them, and then he'll do whatever damage he does on the other 2.
Can I count it as all these? I think so, right? Just underneath Nokki.
If it's a, 30-foot cone?
It's a 30-foot cone.
Oh yeah, that would, because
That's
it
it
goes
right
a
there.
straight line.
It's just barely not hitting Nokki, and it's just
It's like a
barely
90-degree angle.
hitting the
Yeah.
scorpion. Okay, I'm going to do
love
this a
it.
little bit differently than what I did with that shatter, because that was a little bit slow. So I'm going to roll the damage first and make a note.
Yep. Okay.
It's 3.
One of
It's
them's
3
dying.
damage. Well, that's true. That
One of
will
them is-
automatically kill that one. Okay, so
So-
that one's out no matter what.
Yeah.
3. I rolled a 2 and a 1. It's only 2d6 on this breath weapon because it's tied up with its attacking with its claws.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe they're vulnerable to I don't know, some sort of damage. He could do force.
The golem
necrotic-
the golem doesn't take psychic damage. So I'm not going to bother with that. The
Well, no,
other
he can choose any of the damage types that gem dragons have, because it's a spirit of gem dragon. According to this, you can choose a type of one of the ones you have a resistance to.
when you cast a spell, choose a family of dragons. So it's an emerald. Oh, you choose a family of
Family. It's not an emerald. It's a gem spirit. So
force, necrotic, psychic, radiant, or thunder. Okay, so we'll go with the thunder since it
yeah.
just saw that work. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so
at least
the
you do
golem
damage. Yeah.
actually fails.
3 whole damage.
3 whole damage. Yeah, how about that?
It means 3 or 1. So.
All right, and then we've got the Metalborn Thrate. It fails, and then the Captain of the Metalborn Thrate. It actually fails, and then the Scorpion. It actually fails. Wow, they all failed. I didn't roll anything higher than an 8 out of all of those. All right, so whatever.
We denied you that 2 damage that you would have resisted.
Well, think of it in a positive way. That's 3 damage on 5 targets. That's 15 damage.
Yes.
In addition to the claw damage.
And it killed one of them.
And
which
it did
is
kill one of them.
fantastic.
So, not anything super impressive, but helpful.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that.
Got it. Okay. Corgain
Yeah.
Makel.
Ooh, okay.
Crystal Dragon.
Okay, so, yeah, well, in the press of things, he's going to do a very similar thing to what we just saw. Is going to try and crane his long dragon neck through the door and align his own breath weapon if he can use it, which he sure as hell can.
Same targets?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
All right. Oh, shit, what is that? It's been a little while. That's D8s, right? Yes, it's D8s. Okay. So that's going to be for anything that fails. That could have been better, but it's 13, 17, 22, 26, 30. An even 30.
Okay, so help me remember that. 30 on a fail, 15 on a success. Iron Golem. Is this a con save?
It should be, yes. This is radiant damage.
I think it fails. It rolled low.
It's DC 15. So lower than 15, it did fail.
Okay, that's a fail. So 30 to the Golem.
Good.
Okay. Then we have this. 3. It doesn't matter. It's gonna get taken out. Its hit points are low.
Good.
Nice.
3 Captain. Fails. That's a nat 2.
Good. 30 damage.
Woof. This is a serious breath attack here, man. Then the Scorpion succeeds.
15.
It's got like 24 or something. 15 to the Scorpion. Okay, I like that much better. That went much faster doing it that way. Okay.
Nice.
I just one by one rolled and put the damage on.
Sure.
So that was much better. Does Corgain hold his position?
Corgain stands there, almost dramatically shining and glowing as the light absorbs into him, and he recovers temporary hit points such that he's almost back to full health after that stupid blast thing. So, yeah, he's gonna stand there and be a meat shield. If he
That's
has
cool.
to.
How many temporary hit points does he get?
10.
He gets 10
It's
temporary
always
hit
10.
points? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good breath weapon. I like it a
is.
lot.
Yeah, that's cool. Nokki. You are grappled by the metallic scorpion. It has you in one of its painful pincers.
I will attack the scorpion.
Yep.
Which will... Ooh, where's my thing? Hold on. There we go. First attack. That is going to be a... Oh man, sorry, I have so many things on my screen. 27 hit.
Yes. Quite a hit.
Wonderful. 13 damage.
It's a magic weapon, I assume, right?
It is, yep. My claws are magic, yep.
You, like, rip back one of the plates, and the thing is making this, like, sputtering motion.
Good, good. Second attack.
Start ripping out gears and guts.
Yeah, exactly. 24 damage to hit. I'm sorry, 24 attack.
Mhm.
24 to hit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, 24 to hit, not damage. Yeah. All right, damage is 16 this time.
Good.
You reach your other claw in to where you'd pried up its plates and just, like, rip out a chunk of its internal mechanisms. And the thing sputters again, and sparks and smoke starts to plume off of it.
Very good. Very
and
good.
it just kind of collapses in place.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, it's dead. Oh,
yeah,
cool. All
you-
right.
you
Let
did it,
me
man.
go. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Th- those AoEs add up,
I-
especially when
They
it's
did.
like failing all the saves.
all right. I got one more attack here. Am I able to flank that? Oh wait, no. Actually, I don't want to do that. He'd
Technically,
get an opportunity
Walykos is
attack.
flanking with
Yeah.
you.
Are you?
Yes, if you wanted to attack that one last.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do
Walykos
that
has
with the
reach.
Flank, just to. Yeah, I'll do the flank then,
Uh,
just to get that.
Oh, I assumed we were within 5 feet. The map has a little bit of a gap, but
Walykos is 10 feet away.
okay. Then I'm
If you
not-
want, Nokki, you could. Well, you'd provoke.
I don't wanna
Are-
move.
If you don't want to provoke,
Yeah. No, I will not. I'll just attack. I'll just attack the big
yeah,
one.
You'll want to just stay where you are. What are you attacking?
I'll just attack the big one. The big one.
the
the
goal.
golem?
The golem. Yeah.
Get rid of that before it starts being a problem.
Yep. Nope. Oh wait, no, that's actually 22 to hit. I thought it was a 12. No, 22.
22.
Should hit most things.
It is a hit.
Yep. All right. 12 damage. Excellent. I clicked them both at the same time.
All right, the Iron Golem has taken a lot of punishment, and you add your own like claw rake. You maybe just put a scratch on it. It's still going pretty strong. It is an Iron Golem after all.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty ridiculous.
All right.
Let's-
I believe that will be my turn. I mean, I'll stand up if I need to, obviously, but I'm not moving, so.
I guess you can't
Uh,
move. You're grappled.
Yeah, well, no, I
it's
killed the
dead.
thing. I'm not grappled anymore.
Oh my goodness, that's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, he grappled me, then I killed him.
Yep. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna remove the grapple
and that's
condition
my-
off of my notes.
And that is my first round of rage. So, all right, I am done.
Who's next, Esper?
Right here.
He doesn't recharge that beam weapon or whatever it was.
He takes a step. Another step. And the fiery furnace port opens in his torso, and he lets it loose.
Esper, if you're doing that to catch me, remember I am invisible. So and I moved after becoming invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So if he has another way of seeing me, that's fine. It feels a little meta.
I think he hears you.
Okay.
It is catching the Iron Golem, Nokki, the Construct, and Walykos. And I believe that's killing the Construct. I think he just sacrifices his minion. It has 1. Okay. Oh, it might survive. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to do this in the same way as before.
Roll your damage.
Yes.
Is it a dex save or what?
It is. Yeah.
I think I make it. Good music change right then.
This is intense. Okay, I'm gonna roll for the Metalborn Thrate with the drill arm.
But I thought you
It
said you just kills
fails its save. It fails its save, and it is reduced to basically molten slag.
it.
Walykos, you've already rolled. What'd you get?
I got a 22.
Should succeed. Yes, you succeed.
How much?
Half damage is 36 fire.
Yeah. Oh, fire! I have that again, actually, Esper.
Woo! 18. A
so-
mere 18.
18.
Nokki, make deck save.
19.
19 is a success. You take 36 6 on
I'll
fire.
use my
Yeah.
Stone's Endurance?
I can't remember it.
Yeah,
This is a good
this is
one
a
to
good
use.
time to use Stone's Endurance.
See how I do. All right, roll a d12 out of my con. I don't really have good con though, so and I rolled terrible, so 4.
Okay, 4 less damage, 32.
Ah, well, better than nothing.
Yep.
And then here's an interesting thing.
I'm
So,
at 6 HP, very very low.
I'm gonna
Oh.
be casting a heal on you. When that
so
turn comes
before, when we were having our pregame chat, Nick, you mentioned something, which is I always try to go by rules as written whenever possible, and that's the vast majority of the time. And I do as well, but I'm not sure what to do in this case because I understand let me explain something. Rules as written, a creature cannot willingly fail a saving throw. It's argued that it's just such an instinctual thing that you just don't have any way to overcome the survival instinct or something.
That's not true though, Esper.
That is official rules as written. I've looked it up. But I disagree with it in certain circumstances, such as the Iron Golem, which specifically coordinates with this guy that deals fire damage because fire heals the Iron Golem. So it would have no instinct to try to avoid the fire. And they clearly have coordinated this in advance, like, I shoot the fire on you to heal you. So I would rule that,
seen
yes,
some
he
rules where
does
you can
not
choose to
try to save
fail.
to avoid the fire. So, what were you saying there, Warsor?
Oh, I was just gonna say I've seen in 5e rules where it says you can choose to fail this.
Is it a specific
written.
thing that says you
Probably
can...
a specific
It's
thing.
probably a specific
but-
thing.
But yeah,
So
That's interesting.
I'm gonna rule that makes no sense that the Iron Golem would try to avoid this, even instinctually.
I'm
It'd
not
be
gonna
like
fight. Yeah, that's so long as it goes both ways and we can fail our own. Yeah, I don't see why not.
so I'm gonna just go by my general DM rule, which is if it makes sense to me, I run with it.
Yeah.
All right,
That's fair.
so the fire absorbs into the Iron Golem, much to your dismay and disdain.
That's fine. He killed one of his own guys to, heal his golem.
That is true. This one here went from full hit points to a molten slag.
Yep.
Nokki and Walykos, since you're at this angle, you're seeing something in this thing's port that it opens up. There's something in there, some kind of like ruby shard. It doesn't look like a raw thing. It looks like it's been faceted and shaped. And you saw these other like ruby magic trap things in other places. Someone has fashioned some kind of powerful magical ruby into immensely powerful effects.
Yeah, it's probably part of like the mirror of this place or something.
Ah,
like that.
yes. There was something
not-
about the ruby mirror being here. Or at least
This
it's
is my
its
first
remnants.
rodeo.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about these things.
All right, well, Walykos, it's back to you.
Back to
A
me,
lot,
top
a
of the
lot
round.
happened
Okay.
in one round there. What do you do?
First thing, I become visible briefly.
Mm.
Then I'm going to use another bonus action to go invisible.
Okay, I would say you wouldn't even come out. You wouldn't even flicker visible. You would just
Sure.
sustain it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It only matters thematically. I want you to move me down. I'm gonna go past the Iron Golem to get to the but then I'll be in Breath Weapon and affecting AoEs. But there's only 2 enemies left.
That is true. Just
Yeah,
the-
let me
the
go
ca-
after
the captain
I'm
and
going
the
after
Iron
the
Golem.
guard captain. Yeah, I want to go after the captain and beat him down since he didn't heal himself.
Yeah, he's taken kind of moderate damage.
Here we go.
All right,
Triple-
so Walykos, I imagine you like leap over here and land and go striking on him.
Yeah. I don't think there's anywhere I could get flanking unless somehow the Draconic Spirit has, like, reach.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. If the Draconic Spirit doesn't have reach, then I'm just make my attack. Okay, does a 21 hit?
The Draconic Spirit does have reach. It doesn't have that much reach. The thing's like 15 feet away.
That's fine.
21 is a hit.
And should I roll Radiant or Psychic damage differently?
That's both fine.
Then we're totaling this up to be 16 total damage from that hit. Second attack. Okay, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
17 more damage.
Oof. Okay.
Two strikes on him.
Good.
And then I've used my bonus action. I would like to just move away since they can't see me. They shouldn't get attacks of opportunity. Move me to the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. You cannot op attack something you can't see.
I know that because you've used it. So it's the only way I remember. Yeah, that seems fine. Just move me away somewhere where I'm not like easily grouped into an AoE.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very nice. Avacera, the White Raven. The banishment
Cool.
times out.
It does. You are correct. She is going to poke. She's going to fly just a little bit, so she's within 60 feet of Nokki. And she's going to use that 7th level slot that I've been saving for a upcast heal and give you 80 hit points.
So all she needs to do is just go
80 hit points.
Just barely. Yeah, she just gets line of sight on him, and then boom,
Very nice.
gives you that. I was trying to save that for the final fight, but you've been just taking so much damage.
I've been taking a
Yeah,
lot of
he
damage.
got down
yeah.
real low. You need to get him back.
I need you to
That
not be
that gets
within
me back. Yeah.
Nokki,
range of them just curb stomping.
a tremendous burst of divine positive energy flows through you, and it's just an exhilarating sense of vigor and refreshment.
Can't do that again, so make it count.
Yeah. I mean that got me back to max HP. So yeah.
Wait, I thought you were at. That doesn't make sense. Max HP. Don't you have like Hero's Feast and other things getting you above 100?
Yeah, but I had already taken all that. Like, I'd taken a lot of damage.
I thought you were at like 4. Yeah, no, those are max HP. It's not temporary HP. You have
Oh.
Aid gave you like 35 max HP and 2d10
Yeah.
Hero's
You're
Feast.
right.
max.
You're right.
So I was like, I know that this is not going to put you to max.
No.
If you were at.
But
4
it
HP.
gets you up. How much did it heal him? Like 80?
He's like 84
Yeah,
or something.
86.
Yeah.
Or 86.
Yeah, sorry. When I said max, I meant like max normal HP.
I know.
Sorry. Yeah, I went back to my sheet. And I was just like, I'm pretty sure I'm at max HP. I was like, oh, okay, you're talking about. Yeah, no, I'm at 80. I'm at 86.
You can still
altogether.
receive
Yeah.
more healing, which will happen
Yes.
hopefully soon.
Yes.
Anyways,
yeah, I'm at 86. Yeah.
Avacera has done that. She can't do any other actions this turn. She doesn't have any bonus actions worth mentioning, so just move her out of. Yeah, we'll just want to keep her safe.
Varric Mantvale.
Varric will move in and flank the big one with Nokki if possible. If I have that
Tricky.
movement.
Dragons are flying, so there's that.
I think I have enough movement to get behind it.
Let's try circling it. 35 move.
Yeah, there we go. Is that a flank?
Yep, that's good enough.
Awesome. Cool. Alrighty, so get that +2 for flanking.
Drawing out your sword.
Indeed. Yeah. Alright, so the first one is a 19 to hit.
Make sure it's the magic sword.
Drakestone.
Yeah, I'm using the long sword of storm.
Says this thing in a strange dwarven voice.
Ooh, some history there. That will
Alrighty.
matter shortly.
Does 19 hit, Esper?
The blade glances off the iron
Oof.
armor of the golem.
Sure you don't want to take out the captain? He's low. Thing just
Yeah,
got fully healed.
Yeah, it's just like I'm flanking as well, so like I want to get that extra 2. It wouldn't matter anyway. My next roll is only 15 to hit, so
A valiant knight. Fortune is not with him this turn. We'll see next turn. Hmm.
Wait, you skipped my angel. My angel should have taken his turn.
Oh, yes, yes.
The angel would move and try to, after seeing 2 of those beams, one that killed its sister, I think it's going to try to, get in there. That's perfect. Like, you read my mind. Just shoot on him. I know he has half cover and such, but that's fine. Here we go. 3 attacks. Okay. Let's go high to low. So we've got a 22, an 18, and a 13.
None of them are hits.
22 doesn't hit?
Half cover.
Really?
Half cover causes a miss.
Okay. Interesting. Well, then that's my turn with the angel. Keep going.
Walykos, you again hear the dwarven chanting.
Yeah. Just throwing some heals on their boss, man.
The vague impression you get from these echoes is multiple low-level castings
Casters.
of a cure. The iron golem itself readjusts its stance, let's say, just kind of prepares its weapons. It's going to come down upon Nokki, right? Zelex.
Good thing I just got healed.
Who's commanding? The captain's probably in command too. Oh, yes. Okay. It's gonna strike the dragon first. The sword comes down. That is not a good
Its
roll.
AC is 19.
Okay, it misses.
Yep.
Ha! Yeah, 15 to hit.
Common
Okay,
Spirit actually has a decent AC.
not terrible. All right, well, it makes another sword attack. 15 again. I rolled 2 natural 2s. Good times. Good times.
Nice.
That is a defeated monster. It is Arachno's turn now, and he is going to, of
He
course,
is
be
hidden.
trying some sneak attacking.
Say the golem, probably.
He's not inclined to do the goal.
He automatically gets sneak attack no matter what here, so.
Remember,
He's
the
gonna
golem
go
is
with,
a
the
huge
captain.
creature. Oh, the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
He can see the captain. I didn't think he could see it with the door closed. Yeah, if he can see it. then
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
true. There's a lot of cover. Well, I mean, if he's got cover, then he's got it too. So here's what he's gonna
Yeah.
do.
Well, the only reason
He's gonna
the
be
golem
like
might not
creeping
have-
around the side of this shut door.
Yeah. To the back,
Right. So he's gonna come to something like that.
and then pop out and shoot between the legs.
So this is gonna be interesting.
Needs a 24 at the very least. Or
Stealth
23
check.
at least.
Stealth check here.
Okay.
Okay, that's just 5 on the enemy. And his stealth of 19 easily succeeds. Here's an attack with hand crossbow at advantage.
Yes.
It's an 18 to hit. It's not enough.
Nope.
There's some cover in there too.
Yeah. It's at least a 23.
Okay, so he's only got like a little bit of movement
Remember, he can
left.
climb, so he probably climbed, so that didn't cost him
Oh,
action.
he's got those boots. He's got a 35 speed, and he's got spider climb.
Yeah.
Just worried about up attacks though. Disengage is bonus action.
Yep. And then
Comes
get
back this
behind the
way.
door.
Yeah, and
smart.
he'll be actually like going along
Going
the door.
up the door.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
that
put him
then
at
he can
plus
come
10.
up. Yeah. I hear you.
Good try, Arachno.
Hopefully he'll shine someday. Who's up?
Vapor says through the telepathy, I hear movement down the stairs. I hear the clacking of the legs.
Get inside. We'll close the doors as soon as we're done with them.
He says it doesn't sound close yet, but
Yeah.
they're probably coming to see what all this noise is up here. All right.
Well-
Aygir. Final round of your mirror
Okay.
image.
Correct. Yes.
Even though you haven't been in melee or getting really attacks on you.
Yeah. Well, it was going to be when we were fighting Bale Vondur hand to
Mhm.
hand. It was going to be useful for that, but
Yeah.
he then left. So I, it could have come in useful. Anyway.
We're gonna fight him again. So
Yeah, and he's.
we gotta take out the captain, so he can't.
Yeah, it's just trying to figure out if he's gonna use his last third level spell slot or not. He's not exactly the best spellcaster in the party, so yeah, he's gonna go.
Neither is Walykos.
Yeah, he's gonna go up through the door, cast Shatter in such a way that if he can, it only affects the two standing constructs.
Only way of doing that, I think, would catch Merrick in it, because Merrick's right there. Or Varric,
Well,
I'm sorry.
So it's a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point I can see, right? So I can put it up in the air a bit, can't I?
Sure, but both the construct and Varric are on the same height level, so
That's true.
There's no way to angle it with the door.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's true. I kind of forgot he was there.
You could get the Iron Golem for sure, but not without Varric taking the hit on the captain.
Do you have a different spell
He would
that
have
you
a-
might like better?
Incantrips.
That was the one I was planning on. Yeah, I mean, I could shoot a Stormbolt.
Stormbolt's good. He's taking a lot of damage. We just need to hit him and put damage on him.
Just really quickly, because I have my Emporium open here as well. Just make sure that I understand the wording of that other spell, which is.
Why are you going around the dragon?
I'm just looking. Well, I'm thinking like avoiding op attacks from the Iron Golem.
I see.
Understood.
You could move like that and stay out of the 10-foot reach of the Golem. Get there, it'd have half cover. You'd have advantage.
You need at least a 23 to hit it. At least. We
Yeah.
don't know for sure.
Yeah,
Because
that's
we have cover.
that's the trouble. Which is why, but the other spell I was thinking it's also a Constitution save. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do that and cast a Stormbolt.
Okay, and then you have 35 speed right now?
Yes.
Okay, and you'll have
Fish
5
for
more
that
speed
crit.
if you want to do something with that.
Yep. And there is advantage, you said.
Oh, most definitely.
Is metal.
Yep. Well, I got pretty good to hit, and with an 18 on the die, there's no way I missed, but it's a 20. What is that? 26, 25.
Your Stormbolt goes right through the legs, between the legs of the Iron Golem, and catches the Metalborn Thrate dead on.
Perfect.
Roll that damage.
That is an even 10 lightning damage.
You rolled with like the d10s or whatever? Or was that just
That's
Vapor's thing?
Vapor's thing.
Yeah.
Understood.
Mine's D8s.
2d8, 10 damage on 2d8 is perfectly fine.
Average. Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Above average, actually.
There's one above
Fine,
average.
the average.
It's the rounded up average.
Damage is
Yeah.
damage.
Exactly.
Do you want to go there though? Like getting inside.
No, I would like to have
Step in that way.
yeah, because they're all except for the Iron Golem and the Captain now dealt with. How far can I get? Can I get over by the Angel?
You had 5 feet left.
Oh,
You
I
said
did. Okay,
5
then
left.
sure. All right, cool.
That was assuming you did not want to provoke opportunity attacks from the Iron Golem.
That's correct.
Okay. I mean, you do have the mirror image. Might as well get some usage out of it. Of course, it
Yeah,
could just hit you too.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, Vapor. He's still got 1 hit point left in this dragon. It's still going, and he's gonna milk it till its very last. So he's
Hey,
gonna
it did
hold that
3
concentration.
damage. Yeah.
It actually did decent damage on its last turn. It hit
Yeah, it
with
did
the
like
Rins,
15.
and it did a total of 15, spread out among 5 monsters.
So yeah, that's about where he could get to, give or take.
See, Vapor's got those boots on. He got a 40-foot
Oh
speed.
yeah, that's right.
All right, so he moves in, pretty good amount to where he gets a clear line of fire on
Cool.
the captain, and does a storm bolt because he gets the advantage. God, it's 18. That's not enough. Glances off the pauldron, and then he will send Zelex over to fight the captain, taking advantage of some flanking with Varric Mantveil.
Yes.
2 rend attacks. 19 misses, 22 hits.
Looks like he's in the wall though. Like, is he like leaning against like the corner? Okay.
It is a little bit squeezy, isn't it?
Does feel a little bit like I don't mind that you're bending in our favor. It feels like 3 of his 4 squares are in impassable terrain.
It is a little bit bendy.
You could put him over top of him. He can fly. You could be directly on top of him.
So it'll be a 20 to hit instead of 22. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, well.
That's what it
Does
is.
22 hit? I think it misses. It barely misses. Just misses. Just a scrape it along with the top. He'll...
Second rend?
The first one was 19. Or
Uh,
actually, it's
what
a
about the breath
17
weapon?
with a flank.
Breathe the breath weapon straight down on him.
I think there's a way he can do it. He just like cranes his neck and just kind of actually breathes it back kind of more that way.
Yeah.
Just kind of catching this edge. And it will make a dex save against the thunder damage.
Or force damage, or whatever damage.
He's seen thunder works, and he's going to stick with that.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Okay, so this creature is very ungainly, very not dexterous, this slow-moving thing. It rolled good, though. Total's a 15. Vapor
15.
save DC is 16. Okay,
Oh.
exactly failed. It's just 2d6 damage, though.
I mean, 2d6 damage.
And I rolled trash. 4. You guys are taking this thing apart little bit by little bit. Corgain Makel. Recharge roll maybe on the breath. See if you get lucky.
Adam,
The
that is
breaths
you.
are... there's a way you
Yes.
could do it.
There's what? A ball.
There's a way you could
That
do
is
it.
one of the ways. Anyway, we have to find a different way this round because he does not have it.
Okay.
So
It's very
yeah,
clogged. It's very clogged.
It
you
is,
could
but
go
in
to
the close press, he's
there.
gonna.
Fly that way.
Yeah, and in passing, try and make a bite and 2 claw attacks.
At the captain or the goal?
At
That makes sense.
Oh,
It's very clogged,
yeah.
but you are above. You're above Varric Mantveil.
sure, I could hit
And
either. I
this
thought I was gonna only
Zelex
be
is
able to hit
above
Iron
the
Golem.
captain.
Okay,
So you have clear shots, clear attacks.
so I could hit any of them.
If you want to. Yeah, you can make
Okay.
melee attacks on
Then-
the captain or the goal.
Then he'll try and he'll start with the claws at the captain and see what happens, and then proceed with the bite depending.
We gotta take out the captain before he gets a turn.
Exactly, because that stupid blasty thing is a lot. So claws are going to be They're a 19 and a 20 to hit. No. Yeah.
You scrape
Okay.
at the armor and the claws are repelled.
Okay. Well, then he'll do the bite at the same.
It's got
And that-
seriously thick armor.
Sure. Well, the bite does better. The bite does a 23.
That'll work.
Okay. 2d10 plus 3 piercing damage plus a d8 plus... No, just a d8 radiant damage.
Hit him.
Not terrible.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right. I got one 10 on a die, and then I got 4 in it. Ooh, the 8 was only a 1. So it's going to be 17 piercing damage plus just 1 single point of radiant damage.
So 18.
Corgain's
damage.
jaws snap onto the thing. And you actually see like one of his teeth break off, but he manages to like crush through the center of this thing, and he almost like flips into 2 pieces, like at the midsection.
Worth it.
It hits the ground, and like fire starts sputtering out of the broken in half body, and it's almost like the dwarf in there is still trying to fight, but the fight quickly dwindles out of it as it has been mortally wounded.
Aygir looks over at Corgain and telepathically remarks, "Ha! Never sent a golem to do a dragon's work."
That is the worst thing I've ever bitten.
Looks like... Never mind.
All right.
Corgain's thoughts are a bit frantic as the fight is an intense one,
Of course.
but he took it down.
We're swinging it, though. Yeah.
He took it down. So
Now we
you've
can
got
do
just the
game pile
golem,
that
and
golem.
you've got things that are going to be incoming. They've
I
got that
mean,
big
they're-
that big stair to deal with. So
And
not
we
gonna
can
get
close
hit.
the doors
That's
now.
fair. Yeah,
Yeah, we can also close the doors.
we can.
it's just Arachno on the other side at the moment. Walykos.
Close the blast doors.
Walykos is back around. I'm gonna come out of invisibility.
Did I not get my turn?
Let's
Didn't
see.
you?
Oh,
Because
okay.
you're like top of the round.
Oh,
right?
sorry about that. Yeah, actually, Nokki's supposed to go right now. You're right after Corgain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
goes
right, so
Nokki.
you did say that-
It goes Corgain, Nokki, then that captain, and the captain got killed. And I was looking
That's
at
that
its.
golem up.
Yeah.
All right, so the captain's dead. I will
Yeah.
attack the golem, and I get flanking here, right?
You get flanking, 100%.
Good.
Woo!
All right. First attack, 19 to hit.
19.
I think that misses. We've seen a 19.
You
already.
you scrape
sure
and scratch
19.
upon it and just don't quite
Okay.
deal your damage.
Second attack, 22.
Yes.
I think has hit before.
That hits. Okay.
Yes.
That is
The
a
19
lot of damage,
was
16 points of
super
damage.
super close. About as close as one
Yeah.
could get. How much damage?
16 points. 16.
Its AC is 20.
There
And
we
then
go.
I will do my last attack,
Mhm.
which will be a. That's almost a crit. 29 to hit.
Nice.
Damage. Roll it.
12 damage this time.
Okay. Smooth.
28 damage
total.
altogether. Yeah, pretty good.
Not too
And
shabby.
that is my turn.
All right. Nokki tears and rips at the iron golem. It is a walking tank, but
Yeah.
that was some progress. Avasira.
Okay. Avasera will. I think just a guiding bolt. Throw a guiding bolt at the thing.
Yep.
So here we go. Tell me, does a 25 hit? Yes, it does.
The beam strikes the golem.
Solid damage here. That's going to be 14 radiant damage. And the next attack will have advantage on it. Which brings us to the angel.
Yeah.
Basically,
that's
you
cool.
don't have to move Avasera. She does the move out, move back in.
Yep.
So here comes the angel. Let's just do the attacks, then I'll do the movement because
Yep.
it doesn't have any half cover, I assume, from the angel.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I thought that. Here we go. Actually, you know what? I'll just roll all 3 attacks at once. Those look like they're all going to be hits. The lowest roll is a 20. We know its AC is 20, so it's 22. Yeah.
The lowest roll is 22?
The lowest roll is 22.
Woo! Excellent rolling.
Yep. So I'm just going to add all this together because we know it doesn't resist radiant. Be some good damage.
Sounds like it.
Alright. I rolled shit on the dice, though. Like, I have 3 1s and 3 3s. So, that's going to be 12 plus... I think it's... Yeah, one second. Pretty sure it's 8 each time. Yeah, plus 8. So 24, 12 plus 24 is 36. That was terrible. That was shameful damage.
I wouldn't call 36 terrible.
On 3 attacks, though, those should have been so much more. I did
It's
4
not
damage
amazing,
average.
but definitely not terrible.
Yeah.
Arrows of light
Alright,
rain upon the iron golem, dealing further damage to it.
Move it out of... Move it up to, go with Avacera, basically. Yeah. It can fly 40 feet, so, it just gets over and up.
All right, the angel joins the white raven goddess.
Yep. Oh, I forgot that one of these attacks should have been advantage. Do you mind if I roll one more die just to see if it's a crit?
Yep, go for it.
Nope, not a crit. Still would have hit, so, yeah.
Varric Mantevale, Varric the Brave, Varric of the Storm Tower.
I will get my flanking attack. That's gonna be nope, 19 to hit, which does not hit.
The Blade of Storms clashes against the longsword of the golem and is blocked.
And the second one is also 19, so that is very soon.
Steel keening rings into your ears, and the brave knight, alas, does not damage the foe further. Okay. Just looking at a thing. Bear with me a second. The Iron Golem readies for an attack. It strikes at the dragon, actually. 28, and the dragon is dispersed. And then the next one will go back the other way onto Nokki. 24 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
So, 21 slashing.
So that'd be 10? Yeah.
Yes. The resistance from your Barbarian Rage deadens off some of that hit. Arachno will bonus hashing, disengage. He climbs along the wall, leaps over to the other door, leaps off there, and, comes with a shot at the Iron Golem. 17. The crossbow bolt deflects off of the metallic armor, and you hear telepathically through your bond, I hear the things coming up the stairs. I did not get visual on them. You better get that door shut. And indeed, Aygir, you're going to be next. And right before your turn comes, you can start to hear the sound of these skittering metal legs. They do not sound immediately close, but they're coming up that stairway.
Right.
It is your turn.
Well, the first thing he does without any action is just yell, "Close the door!" and then is going to, and then this is, he's going to slowly subsume his apparent 4 of him into just 1 of him, and is going to then. I mean, he's not the strongest member of the party either, but he is actually going to.
The door is serious business. Like,
yeah,
it's not just a quick object interaction. It's an action.
Okay.
And
yeah, no, he's gonna yell for someone.
You probably
like
need to make a strength check.
He's gonna yell for someone like Nokki to do it, and is going to slap another Stormbolt into the Iron Golem.
Okay. You don't think it will be as difficult to just shut it as it was for Nokki to like get through with the a golem blocking it.
Sure, but he will shout, "Close the door!" and then Stormbolt.
Okay. All right.
Since that's probably a bit more effective with advantage.
Hold the door. Hold the door open.
Don't close
hold
it.
the door. Hold the door.
That has advantage, right?
Stormbolt has advantage on the Iron Golem.
Yes. Okay, that's not the greatest of rolls, but it is a not natural 20 to hit.
A 20 hits.
Good. I didn't think these things had quite as good of armor class as the others.
You have struck upon the AC exactly.
Or, man, I don't know what it is, but these particular 2d8s have a thing about rolling double 5s, so it's 10 damage.
That works.
10 lightning damage.
The arcane bolt of electricity strikes the target.
And with the remainder of his turn, he's going to go just to the right of Arachno and kind of try and duck down a little bit, see if he can get some partial cover behind the wrecked Scorpion.
Yep.
Just in case the thing decides to breathe again.
Yep.
Well, you're immune to poison damage.
That's true, but, mentally he's still getting used to that, and also,
Okay.
So,
No, you're
Vapor's dragon is gone,
Correct.
and a downside of that is he loses the radiant resistance. Now, if you don't fight those, like, beam-shooting giant metal spider things anymore, that might not matter.
It's fine.
Just mentally noting that really more than anything.
Yes.
He will...
He should
An
recover
easy
a hit point.
choice is to shoot a Stormbolt. That's probably what he's going to do. Or maybe I might give him an Arcana check with Charisma on a Wind Blast, try to shut the door. I think he's going to do that. I think he's concerned enough about that. So here we
Wind
go.
Blast a spell?
He's using his innate arcane sorcery to do his Wind Blast cantrip.
Yeah.
And tries to force the door shut that way.
Sure.
So this is going to be at +8. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Probably for at least a DC
24.
Cool.
The door's shut. Now it's just shut.
Yes, we'll deal with
So
blockading it.
You can kind of figure that.
Yeah.
But it is heavy enough that it takes an action to interact with it. I mean, just look at the damn thing.
We're gonna blockade it before we go. It'll be fine.
Blockading could be interesting.
Yep.
All right, well,
We have
good
all
job.
these heavy bodies.
Yeah, good job, Vapor. That was cool. Corgain Makel. Corgain Broken Tooth. Broken Fang, maybe. Perhaps, well, does he have a breath weapon?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was in my notes for his entry as we spoke. He does not, again, this turn
Okay.
have a breath weapon. So he is going to focus.
He might
What?
disengage and move away because
Why?
his attacks are not going to do anything to this golem.
Well, he can hit.
Aren't his attacks considered
I mean,
magic?
his non-magical attacks won't do anything to this golem.
They
Why
are
are
I think.
dragons' attacks not magic?
No dragon's attack is magical. Not a single one. Not even an eldest great worm.
Okay. Well,
Seems weird.
yeah.
It does
so
seem
what-
weird,
the-
doesn't it?
The radiant. So he does do radiant
very,
damage.
Very few monsters have
Only
magical
you're saying
attacks.
only that is magical. Like his
Extremely
radiant,
few.
his
Yeah,
bites radiant
Radiant
damage.
damage. Basically, it sounds
But
like
then-
Radiant
things
works
rest is not.
fine. Bludgeoning,
Okay.
slashing, and piercing from non-magical attacks do nothing.
Hmm.
Do nothing to golems, just period.
Right. I did know that part.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, All right. I mean, they're not immune to
He
illusion.
probably wants to disengage and just get away from the golem. I mean, unless he wants to try to be some kind of meat shield.
I don't
You
know.
can
you
knock
could-
it prone. You could push it and knock it prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not wrestle with it? Yeah, he's the same
Okay.
size.
Cool. Make an
Yeah.
strength athletics check.
Yeah. Corgan is actually not that strong. Well, he's
I mean-
he's not weak, but he's weaker
Plus
than the
4.
strongest player can.
Plus
It just
4
has to
strength,
roll
maybe.
badly.
It has to roll really badly.
Well,
Like,
you get
really,
what,
really,
3?
really badly.
Yeah, you get 3 chances at this because it replaces a normal attack. I think. Shoves.
When does that have? That
When you
work?
take the attack action,
Action.
Yeah,
Correct.
so it replaces the whole thing, the multi-attack. I don't get 3.
not multi-attack,
tries.
attack action.
Right,
Yeah. So it's just the one.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, so
you
my
don't have
multi-attack
action.
means I can make this in place of my bite and in place of my claws.
No. You use the
No.
attack action to do shoves.
Yes.
Okay.
So you.
Okay, that's what I
So
thought.
Unless you have
his attack
all-
action is just one attack.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so he has a 13.
8 out of 10.
Oh, all right, look at that.
You shove it to the ground.
It's prone.
Perfect.
We'll say he's like smashing it up against the door, and it just kind of falls back and like that, you know. and-
Can
down
you
onto
push
its-
so hard it helps close the door?
The door is already closed.
Oh, okay. Well, sure, yeah.
Iron Golem
dramatic
is
effect then.
currently prone.
Which matters because
It does.
Hello, Nokki. It's your turn.
Yep, have fun.
Would you like
fact,
advantage on all
Corcoran
your
might say
melee
that.
weapon attacks?
Without
I
having
would
to
like
reckless.
advantage and +2 on everything. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Well, it's great for me because I get double advantage.
Yeah. So I get advantage and +2 on every attack without even having to reckless, like you mentioned. It's quite nice. All right. So advantage.
That's good.
That's
good.
22 to hit.
Yep. 22 is a hit.
All right. All right,
Is it
first
large or
damage
huge
is-
size? I'm curious.
You know what? I'll do all my rolls and then I'll tell you the damage at the end because that'll
Yes.
probably be faster.
Yes, that's better.
So all right, 27 hits,
Mm-hmm.
and then last attack,
On crit.
almost a crit. 29.
3
Those
hits,
are,
man.
Like very similar rolls. All
Push it in.
right, so that's gonna be 14, 14, 13, 28, 41.
Ooh. Ooh. 41.
Yeah, I rolled quite well. on
All
my
right.
damage. Yeah, I rolled 14, 14, 13. So
You slash and tear with your magically imbued beast barbarian claws, and you
oh yeah.
I would say you've inflicted a serious wound upon this iron golem. It's noticeably starting to get worn down.
Good.
I'll
Walykos.
use the construct destroyer.
I'll use your metal to sharpen my claws.
Like, really, Nokki has just been tearing constructs up this whole time.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's kicking ass.
You get you a subclass that does more or something. Yeah.
Yeah. that's
magic
the
item.
goal of this. That's literally the goal of this build of Nokki. It's just like 3 attacks, attack,
Yep.
go, attack, go.
So, Esper.
Walykos?
Walykos. Perfect. I'm gonna go into a flank with Nokki somewhere and just, start wailing on this thing with my attacks. Wherever the guard captain was standing is fine. Yeah, right there is fine. Okay, I assume that a 24 is going to hit it. And my second attack. Also, a 25 is going to hit it. Is it immune to psychic damage or radiant?
It is immune to psychic damage.
Okay, I'm leaving that die out. And radiant damage? Nope. Okay, here comes the damage. Okay, that's 6 is 14. And the second attack is going to be 17. 14 and 17 totaled up for you is...
31?
Yep, there you go.
Oof. Oof.
Bonus action. Let's see. Do I have any good bonus actions? I'm gonna cast magic.
The damage on the
Stone.
Iron Golem only mounts. It doesn't look like it's going to resist too much more.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone just to, have 3 stones ready to go for if I need a ranged attack. I'm good where I'm at.
And then it'll go to Avasira and the Angel of Vengeance. All 3 of
Right,
your
okay.
characters are just right there at the beginning.
It just worked out nicely like that. Avasara's gonna throw another Guiding Bolt. It is prone.
Disadvantage.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to think, is Guiding Bolt the best thing? Because I could make her... I think instead of Guiding Bolt, the cantrip might be better, the one that... Because he'll have disadvantage on dex saves, being prone. Pretty sure, right? Or is that
No.
restrained?
That's restrained. But,
yeah, I'm thinking...
But it is a dexterity saving throw, which clearly the golem's not dexterous. You're talking about Sacred
Yeah,
Flame?
Yeah, I think Sacred Flame is going to
Okay.
be the better
And it's like
option.
3d8 radiant? That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, 1 second, let me just double check. She's a 14th level
Yep, 3d8 radiant.
caster.
It only got a 10 dex save.
Cool, yeah, it fails. 3d8. 2. Yeah, I'd rather take sure damage here.
Yeah, that's a great option.
13 radiant. Let me just double check that she doesn't have anything special on her character sheet, like she adds things. Nope, she's good. 13
Nice.
radiant.
A flame of white celestial fire descends upon the Iron Golem, causes further damage to it. The thing is starting to sputter and convulse, as
Just move her
though
back.
though nearly in death throes. Oh my gosh! Speaking of death throes, I forgot something when you destroyed the captain. Oh well.
It's a little late.
Yeah, it's a little late for that now. I can transfer to the golem. Should have not said that out loud. Okay, what about the angel?
Move Avasara back into cover, and then the angel will do arrow shots because that's all it has.
Okay.
Even with disadvantage, I will do my best. So, go with disadvantage. That's not going to hit. Advantage. Does a no? We know an 18 won't do it. Okay, disadvantage. There we go. 2 18s on the dice, so
There you
that's
go.
27.
That is a hit.
Finally, a little bit of damage. Here we go. Plus 8, 15 radiant.
The arrow of radiance streaks into the dead center of the golem's head, and it's the burning in its eyes. The light just goes dim, and the jitters stop, and it is just a hunk of iron parts on the ground now.
Okay. Because I know you're healing your guy, we should keep into the initiative. I think the angel would fly down to start helping with moving the bodies against the door to make a barricade. Is ideally what happened. Walykos and Nokki are probably going to be helping as well, as is Corgain, I imagine. So, if you want to skip rounds like we did with the stairs,
Yeah,
I
we should
don't
absolutely.
know if Nokki. I don't know if Nokki would be helping because I want to keep my rage. I'd probably be running forward.
okay, sure.
Well,
Yeah,
we got
that's-
we can have
that's fair.
Corgain, Aygir, Walykos, the Angel, everybody else who can push stuff.
Yeah, we
And-
can skip one round of things running to you can move your stuff 1 round's worth or 2 rounds worth, Esper, because then we can start at the top of the second round.
Nokki, how far do you go?
I'd be dashing. I want to keep my rage because I've only got one more
You
use.
go 80
so.
feet?
Wait, don't move him yet,
yeah.
Esper. Esper, don't move him. Don't move him.
Yeah.
He can climb. It would make sense for him to go straight for the top of the stairs.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't see them. I couldn't see the rest of the
Yeah,
map.
that's
but
why
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
I would
don't
just
move
climb.
yet.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Zoom
Yeah, I
out.
would
Oh,
climb
whoops,
up,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm looking at my DM map. Okay.
yeah. I completely
He would
forgot
just go
about that
right
too.
for
Yeah.
there because
Yeah,
why
I can just
go
climb.
around when you can go straight?
Yeah, I can just climb up. Yeah, and I have 80 feet of movement, so
Okay,
That's
so
more like a
you're
dash.
basically like getting yourself up over the balustrade
perfect.
there.
Perfect.
the
Avasara and the
crenellations.
angel would join him to back him up. Everyone else
is the angel helping with the moving of the dead
You're
constructs?
right. The angel would be helping move with the constructs. Officer would go ethereal and stick with Nokki to make sure that he didn't get himself killed. We're in telepathic contact, so it's, she'll be able to warn us if things get bad.
Everybody who is helping with the shoving, make strength athletics checks.
Absolutely.
All right.
Except for Vapor, who's going to do that wind blasting again, so he'll do a charisma.
Basically,
Arcana.
the idea, Esper, is to create a barricade we do not need to push against the door, and we'll be moving away after.
Right.
Yeah.
Aygir has exactly a 10.
Wow, I rolled a 19 on the die. That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Oh, wait, was it an athletics check or a strength check?
Strength athletics.
Oh, then that is higher. That is 24.
Okay, that's good. Vapor got an 18. Nick, would you roll for Varric Mantavale? Strength athletics.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was like, Nokki's not there. But yeah. Strength athletics. Yes. Varric got a 19.
Cool. And Corgain, roll one as well.
Nick, do you have one more rage left after this?
Adam, could you roll strength athletics for Corgain?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Sorry, I just did. I was muted. He rolled terribly. He got a 5 on the dice. He has an 8.
Okay. And Arachno's actually going this way as well.
Yeah.
And he
he's
is.
a dex base.
Yeah, he is. He's not very strong with muscular stuff. He's kind of pretty close to Nokki. He's about as fast as Nokki, and he also climbs. In fact,
Same.
you could even. He's even more mobile, really, considering his grapple gun thing. So
He
they're
should
they're,
be
they're
faster
pretty.
than me because
Oh, and
he
he's
has
rogue.
bonus action
Yeah,
dash.
his bonus action dash,
Bonus
yeah.
action
So,
dash. Yeah, like
Here's
that's
what I
definitely
see
faster.
happening, if you don't mind me just describing it, what I see happening. The Angel's going to grab Vapor. Corgain can grab Aygir. Walykos
Yeah, I can ride the
just
dragon.
dash and climb. Are we missing anyone? Oh,
I mean, hey, wait, I have a question.
yes.
Could Nokki have just dropped a rope down, as a free action once he got up there?
you would have to set it up, I would think.
Okay. Oh no, I can't even do that. Never mind, because I'm raging. I don't. Yeah,
Don't
never
worry
mind.
about it.
That doesn't even make sense. Yeah.
What's his name? The climber, the spider can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, but we have some flying characters. Is my point. So long
Okay,
as
so the result of all your hurried moving of the enemies is not quite how I've arranged them here, but you've got about half of the progress done.
half the
you guys-
progress.
you-
Okay.
You guys ready for another round of checks?
Yeah. Sure.
And someone called out, or not called out, but telepathically said to Arachno to set up a rope. Is that right?
Yeah. To make it easier for. I mean, honestly, only one person's going to need the rope because we have 2 flyers who could each carry 1 person without too much difficulty. So that would be presumably Aygir and the Knight.
Right. Aygir can ride Corgain and Varric
Okay,
Mantavale
so what's
can
going to
carry-
happen is actually Arachno's going to. So this is on his turn now. He's actually going to come down here, and he'll wait for someone to come to him.
Oh, and he'll grab them and
he'll just all you have to do is just hold on to
back
him, as long as it's
Batman.
not someone who's too heavy. Like
Vapor's not too
Vapor would
heavy.
be fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
because he can hold up to
Perfect. Yeah, I
350
imagine,
pounds with that rope.
we got this. We got this. Yep.
Corgain just jumps on Arachno's back.
Okay,
Carry-
so
carry me
we're
around.
gonna do another round of the checks. We're looking
Yes.
for 3 successes. 3 successes. Aygir, strength athletics.
On Aygir.
Yeah, I'll do for him and for Corgain. Okay. Aygir, not great. Aygir has an 11.
Okay. You're contributing, but these are very, very, very heavy things.
Right. Corgain has a 17.
Okay, so we got 1 success there. Wind blast for Vapor.
On Vapor.
He got 13. That's not enough. Angel of Vengeance.
Oh yeah, Angel Vengeance. I forgot to roll for him last turn. Did not write down his stuff. I know he has at least a 3 strat. Give me just a second to find him. Plus 2. 3 strats. So here we go. Oh, that's 21.
All right, there's 2. Walykos and Varric
Walykos.
Mantivel. Nick, if you'd roll strength athletics for him.
Very got a
Only got an
22.
11.
Okay. So
So we
Varric
got
is our
3.
3rd success. So you all combine your efforts together, and you get these things shoved up, roughly like I've just put there on the map, and you hear the skittering. It's pretty muted out and muffled from behind these thick shut doors, but you can tell the things have arrived there.
Sure.
Nokki, you could do some moving here. Let me open up
Abyssal
some.
will also be moving.
Let me open up some
Yeah.
Fog of War.
Yeah, I will do that. Yeah.
And Abyssal can move ahead of Nokki. She's faster than you at 60-foot movement. And she can go through walls.
Oh yeah.
So Abyssal would probably be scouting ahead to give you telepathic, look out, there are enemies around that corner. kind
Yeah,
of view.
definitely. Give me some insight, you know.
Of course, the music changes again.
All right, so here's what you're initially seeing here, Nokki. It's a large area. Again, these giant-sized rooms. Up here is maybe like an
excuse me.
armory or a weapons room, or there's like big giant-sized, like fire giant-sized great swords and weapon racks. Some storage here
That
as
one's
well.
mine. Taking that after we kill him.
These actually, you can see through those. Let me. There we go.
Cells, are they like barred?
Yeah. Giant-sized cells. You would have to really go up and start looking in them to see if you're interested to see what or who might be in any of them. But just at a glance, you can tell they are like these massive barred cells. There is
Right,
a
and
door.
if I-
There's like a heavy iron door up there, and then this corridor continues on to the. Let's just say
Okay.
that's east.
And if I am tracking correctly, this is the 5th round of my rage, I believe. The end of this round.
Sounds right to me.
I need
Okay.
some movement with Abyssal too.
Yeah, is that my 80 movement, by the way, where I'm at right now?
It's just 40.
Okay, I'll just keep going forward. Just going around that corridor. Another 40.
Is there a destination you're heading toward?
Yeah, towards where it keeps going. Unless I see something inside. Like, do I see anything when I get to the stairway?
Nothing obvious.
I would
No,
quickly
you don't
glance.
obviously see any creatures.
Okay. I'll be there.
Abyssal would come. Yeah, one 60-foot move. Like go back just a little bit. Yeah, and then she wants to check out the door, since she can fly through the steel door and just see what's behind it. So that would be one turn. Yeah, flying.
Okay, so probably get somewhere like that.
Yeah, walls don't matter to her. So. Oh,
Okay.
Also, she could, as an action, teleport herself 100 feet, I think, to where she can see. So she would use a 60-foot move and then just teleport to the door, probably. That'll save her, more movement next turn.
So let's just imagine she peers through this door, because that teleport would get her some pretty good space.
Yeah.
And you all hear in your minds a master's study, a planning room, a large table, documents, giant-sized, something like a giant's dagger. It would be more unwieldy to you all, larger than a greatsword. two burning flames, shelves with books and documents. This is a locked door, very heavy. No creatures here. No other exits.
Yep. So, hang on, I'm just thinking for a second. There's something that you can do. Her true sight reveals nothing in the room, right? No magical illusions of like a wall, things like that.
Correct.
Then she's gonna come out and probably teleport herself on the next round, obviously, to where she sees the hallway continues, so that she can scout ahead.
Okay, so we'll look into that on her next turn.
Next turn.
So
yep.
we can just kind of say that you all
Got to the
do
top of the stairs.
that combined effort where the flying creatures help you all, and Arachno's helping Vapor get up via his grapple gun. So I don't know how much I should move everyone. Like 80 feet?
Yeah, I mean we'll be moving, dashing.
Yeah, Vapor's
Special
probably
flight
there.
options. Corgain's got a lot of movement in flight.
Corgain was with Aygir, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
okay. So they probably get a bit farther.
The angel would be carrying the knight, Cerveric. So Cerveric's probably having a good time being carried by this angel woman.
Right.
He feels like a true knight right now. He's like, this is what I read about in the stories.
My compliments.
He's being carried like a baby. In her
My
arms.
compliments to you.
Perhaps one day you'll join our order, Cerveric. Yeah. I mean, that's a good round. I think gets us to there. So let's go to the top of the round. Yeah.
You don't, at least just not immediately, you don't hear any sounds at this door. So you're not sure what's going on there.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess the general idea is everyone is heading this way. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's where.
Okay, so we'll do one more round.
Yeah. Walykos would move first, but Avacera goes right after him, so she's the one who would have the most scouting, I think, done of where we're headed. 35 feet. Yeah. Remember, he can climb. His movement speed. So, yep.
And then Avacera is checking out over this direction, yes?
Yeah, she would use a teleport first to get as far as she can see 100 feet towards that. Yeah, a
Just
little
right
bit.
over there. Okay.
And then she would just fly right to the wall, catty corner, to go and see.
Okay, so you're hearing her telepathically, right? And she's proceeding on in her way that she can. A fork in the corridor. Two ways. To the right, it ends with bars. They seem to be looking down over some hall. To the left, the left-hand corridor goes to another stairwell ascending. It looks clear.
With her true sight, it looks clear. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like her to go to the barred overlook with whatever she can. And see what she can
That
see.
finishes up her speed.
Yep.
A lower area, savage and harsh, almost like a fighting pit.
Mhm.
There are overlooks, mini crenellations, barred cells, spikes on one of the walls. Very severe, this area. I see them there. I see him.
See him?
If you go up that stairwell, I believe you'll be reaching where the enemy is. He's accompanied by that fire giant.
Giant. Yeah.
I don't know what else is there. I don't have a good view on him, but I can
That's
see
all
him
right.
and the other fire giant overlooking
Perfect.
the fighting pit below from across where I'm looking out.
Everyone, keep moving as fast as we can with our flyers, carrying those who can carry.
No, that's Nokki's plan. Just get in there. fight
Take
stuff.
a left when you get to the fork. That'll take you to the
Okay.
stairwell.
Yeah, Noki's
Unless you-
definitely like still. He's got that telepathic link, so he's listening to like what's being told to him for sure.
Vapor's like, keep going. I'll try and catch up. And Vapor probably will be ready to use a dimension door if he needs to, but otherwise, he'll save it. I think he'd save that as a last resort. If he even has a 4th level slot left, I don't know. I guess he could cash in his points.
Vapor's probably going to cast Fly, honestly.
Yeah, sure. 60-foot movement.
He's going to lag behind otherwise.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that, and
Oh, he doesn't have
being
Fly.
like-
Oh, dang. He has Dimension Door.
save
Yeah,
it.
he has levitate. That's usually what he uses.
Do not use dimension
Okay.
door unless
Well, you know what?
you
He
get
does
the
have a
maximum-
40-foot speed, so at least there's that. So he'll just dash and get to there, and he's close to Walykos. All
I
right,
think
so
we're
that
gonna be
completes that
running for
round.
several turns. Yeah. Cool.
This is Avasira speaking.
Okay.
Belfonder's moved away. He's not at the Overlook anymore. He might be going to the top of that stairwell.
Keep on him, I say back to her, and if we're in the next round, she can fly straight through the ceiling, Esper. So she doesn't have to use the stairs. She can go in a direct line towards him.
I've teleported. It got me across
Yes.
nearly the entire span of that fighting pit.
Mhm.
I've gone through the crenellations where Belvonder had just been overlooking.
Yeah.
He has his blade, and he has this sort of cannon device at the ready.
Yep.
The fire giant is adjacent to him. There are 2 thraits here, dwarvens. They look to be battle priests.
Got it. They've been healing him. I heard them.
Yeah, we heard
Avasera-
him real bad.
Yeah, Avasera, is there a place that you can take cover and hide while, because remember, he can sense you, potentially.
I'm doing just that now.
Perfect. If he stops moving, ready yourself, and, just give us information while hiding.
Be warned, I think they're going to try to ambush you as you go up those stairs.
Perfect. No, that's great. We'll prepare an ambush for him.
All right, everyone, let's do another round of you guys.
Yeah.
Yep,
You
moving
can
forward.
see now this split that Avasira had mentioned. One goes to the right and one goes to the left. And she mentioned that this way will come to these bars that overlook some, maybe like a fighting pit is what it seemed like. And this is leading to some ascending stairwell.
So I have a thought. Know that the fighting pit can cross the distance to get kind of not going up the stairs, but up to the next level. I have a scroll of gaseous form.
Hmm.
So that's one way we could go through the bars and pop up if we're stealthy enough. Are these bars
Arachno,
giant
small as he
size?
is, he
Yeah.
could attempt to squeeze through them with a dexterity acrobatics check. They are clearly not
think-
made to hold small or tiny sized creatures.
Question: who has used 2 of 3 charges of the skitter belt?
I think I've used one. Let me check. Hold on.
I believe I have used 2.
I believe
I have used 2.
I think I've used 1 or 2. I'm gonna go with 2.
Mhm.
It might be worth it to use them now, even though we take the round of being lagged out. We double our movement. I don't know, like dashing.
Yeah, I figure
would
I'm
be worth
saving
it.
my last one until we're actually, in
Yeah.
physical contact again with Bale Vondur for
Well,
the actions.
the problem with
but
that is then you'd lose a turn in combat. Using it now for just movement would double your move and dash. You know what I mean? Like you'd
Right.
get a
Well,
whole.
sorry, I meant for like when we are actually getting into engaging range to close the distance, because it's going to be distance, because it's giant sized everything that we're in.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do. I'm just thinking like I don't want to use it while we're actually in combat. That last charge.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Esper, we're gonna be moving this turn. It's just going the whole move.
Okay, so I'm just going to do this in the order that I'm seeing you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Aygir, who is with Corgain, riding with Corgain, how far do you go?
I would go as far as where I can see down one side of the fork, and then decide how to proceed.
Okay, I think that's 75 feet there.
Because we know Bale Vondur is headed to where again exactly?
He's
I'm
upstairs.
sort of picturing it. And he's headed towards the top
He's
of
just
the
set up an
stairwell.
ambush.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's that down the right fork that I can see?
Bars. Obviously,
Okay.
described them as overlooking something that resembles a fighting pit below.
That's
And then
okay. That's
across
where
the
that
fighting
is.
pit, there was this other lookout point with like crenellations where there
Okay.
Bale Vondur and a fire giant were, but they repositioned.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I for some reason had a different picture of that in my mind. How that was laid out. Okay. He's gonna go. The two of them are gonna go just a little bit then down the left fork.
How far can you go more?
It's Corgain's speed is
Like 200.
40,
or something.
40 feet, so it would be, or his fly speed's 80 feet. So if he's dashing, it would be 160 total.
Wow.
He's gonna, stop if anything.
Yeah, I'll
looks.
Don't
stop
go
it
up the
there
stairs.
because you're seeing the
Sure.
stairs.
Yeah, show us the stairs. There we go.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
So Officer
Okay.
said, be warned. Vondur's
Yeah, you
posting
don't-
up an ambush at the top of the stairs, and he has this cannon.
Right.
Yeah, he's ready to action.
They're gonna stop and like glue themselves to the wall there.
Mhm.
That might, yeah. There we
Nokki dash of 80 feet gets to there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arachno,
Sorry, I thought. Yep.
Arachno double dash gets to there. That might be like that. Angel of Vengeance with Varric.
Has a 40-foot fly speed, so 80 feet dash.
80 foot, okay. Vapor and Walykos.
I get 70 feet. Vapor's a little bit faster. Just check to see if I have any buffs here. Not really.
Aygir and Corgain. Next round.
Yep. Trouble is, we don't want to move around that corner, so we're gonna dodge till people catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we can all like approach this at once. Because I don't. How are we gonna ambush them in return?
Well,
what is there we can do? Did you have
we
something you
can-
were gonna lead them
Yes.
down with? Okay.
Yes, well, I'd be explaining this as we're running.
Okay.
We can get through the bars. Arachno should go for the bars, not for the stairwell.
Okay.
So Arachno, if you reverse him and go for the bars, because he's stealthy, he can slip through the bars, and he can, presumably get to the, he might have to run along the side of the arena to get to the other side, but he can get up there and see where Avacera is. Now, here's also what I was going to have Avacera do. Avacera should get behind them. Is there a place where they can retreat to, Esper?
Yes.
Avacera would know.
Yes. There are.
I want her
there
to
are there are
circle-
more stairs. They go up to a sort of
Perfect.
luxury box area overlooking the main of the fighting pit. I don't know what's beyond that.
I want her to spend these turns that we were moving to circle through the walls and get behind them up the stairs to check that out. Because I'm actually going to have her cut off
I'm there.
their retreat. Okay, what's up there? Is there any other way to escape?
That's the stairs. That's what they are. I would say that they can go. They can keep going in I believe it's the southbound direction. I think there's an exit out here.
An exit out there. Okay. Yeah. So we.
I
need
can't
to
quite
seal-
see. There's much blocking my sight from where I'm positioned. I'm behind them at the moment.
I understand. Could she? Let me just read the spell real quick. I'm looking for something that would permanently, like a wall of stone or something, but I don't think she has access to that. She could put a glyph of warding down, but that takes too long to cast. Keep talking about other stuff while I find something for her.
One of the
to do.
Threat battle priests has placed a shield of faith
On Bale.
on Bale Vondur.
That's cool. I think what we need to do is... Yeah, I think I've got a plan. Okay. Can she go up the stairs so she's out of his line of sight on the next level?
I've reached the luxury box. It overlooks the main of the fighting pit.
Okay.
There are stairs on the other side going back down. There must be an exit out of this place.
Yep. I want her to summon another Celestial up here. And she's going to kind of be a surprise, attack from behind. It'll make them think that we're coming from that direction, and they'll turn around and start shooting at the angel,
Okay.
where we
So-
charge up the stairs.
So she's only done her speed, and on this turn her action then is to come out of the ethereal back into the material.
She actually, what I would rather her do with her action is ready an action to come out. That way there's less time. She times it perfectly so that there's less time for them to target her. If they somehow could.
Tell me-
Ideally,
just,
they're not.
Just say the word, and I will come out.
Yep. All right, cool. I will say it mentally to you. Yep. The rest of us move. Arachno should be moving this whole time to get into position. Put us, as close as we can, Esper. We should be creeping right up to the...
Everybody still has their action for this. This is another round now.
Oh, we should
Everyone has
actually stop
moved.
here.
Everyone has moved their
It's
speed,
fine.
but still has an action. Actually, Nokki, Aygir, and Korgain have not even moved their speed.
Okay. I think I have like a good one more
15
round.
rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but we should stop after one more round because Adam's got to go. Esper.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a little bit crunched for time too. Okay, Arachnir is gonna make his acrobatics check. I mean, he's eventually gonna get it if he doesn't get it now. Yep. Oh yeah, he gets through it. He squeezes and slips through.
Nice.
This is Arachnir's voice. I'm through. I'm on the other side. I see. Let's just call it the fighting pit. There are a number of barred cages. I don't see any
Go.
creatures here at the moment. I'm scaling along the walls.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, I see the lookout now. I'm close to it, where Avasir had described the position of Bale Vondur just a bit ago.
Take up whatever good position you can to get a flank, use cover to hide, and so forth.
I'm looking around. I don't see anything where I'm at, but I think I can hear them. They're not too far from me. From where I am, they can't see me. But as soon as I come out from here, I don't know. They might be able to see me.
I think, you should wait for us to give you the green light, because that'll be when the angel attacks them from behind, presumably triggering their readied actions. I'm not explaining this like mechanics, but Esper, it's like, we'll attack them from behind, they'll turn around and fire on the angel, then we'll charge up the stairs, and you'll shoot from your position. So, does that make sense?
All right. So, sounds like you give the word to Avasira. She comes out and immediately is summoning these angels.
Correct, which is a single action angel summon.
So that's going to take away this current angel of vengeance and give two fresh
No.
ones.
No, it will not.
It's not concentration.
That That angel is not concentration.
Oh, that's the
angel
one
is
from
for
the
30
planar
days.
binding.
Yeah, that one's for like
Mm.
another 30
Mhm.
days or so. So she has no concentration spells going right now because her banishment was the concentration, which is now gone.
That is right. That was the planar binding thing. Okay, but she's summoning angels now.
A new angel that she is concentrating on.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right, so we'll say Angel of Vengeance 2 is the new one that she's concentrating on.
Correct. Yep. So this
And that's like a
is-
10-minute or 1-hour duration.
It's a 1 hour duration with
Okay.
concentration. I actually would like to make this a rather than a bow angel. This is going to be a defender. So
Okay.
This one has a mace and like a shield, basically.
All right,
Uh,
that happens.
and the angel immediately gets to take its turn. Question: would the angel be able to? I don't know how far these stairs are from like the box to
The angel can just fly down to where the enemies are. I don't know if he'll get exactly on them, but if he can at least close the distance.
My thought was if he can't.
The flying
get
speed of the
within
angel is
their-
40.
Yes.
The angel can dash and get down, descend upon the thraits or within
Let's-
very close to them.
Well, let's do this instead, Esper. One movement would not bring him within sight of them. Is that correct?
It will, yeah, it'll be right, like getting quite close to the thraits and
Okay.
in sight of all the enemies.
I think we should wait one more turn. My
Okay.
only thought is he can do a healing touch on Avacera as an action once per day. Get that healing, free healing.
So do that now.
Yeah, I think before he descends, and then he'll dash next round. Does that make sense?
So go ahead and do the heal on Avacera now then.
Oh wow, 2 8s on the dice. That is.
That's huge.
21 healing on Avacera.
Cool.
That's really big.
Yeah,
She
it is
was-
really big.
Yeah, she was damaged slightly, but that gets her to 6 away from max. So I figured if this thing's gonna get killed by the the cannon shots and all the readied actions, we might as well get that healing out of it. Alright.
You hear some
Oh.
additional spell casting. Avacera says the other Thrait has cast an Orison of Faith on Vondur. It's a cantrip. It's like a resistance type cantrip, damage resistance
fine.
type cantrip.
That's fine. We'll target the thraits first, I think.
So,
Because
what about everybody's actions? What do you do here?
I would just say, can we? I feel like you got us really far from the stairs. Can we get like 10 feet closer without being seen?
Everyone still has their action, and then Nokki, Aygir, and Korgain has their action and speed.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we like just creep a little closer using stealth?
Dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoever's sneakiest.
Esper, like every foot matters, so like even 10 feet closer, whatever we can do to all kind of bunch up around that corner. Yeah, like you get it, but like obviously we're pressed against the wall,
Nokki, are you
so
still
we're not-
raging?
Yeah, that's the.
Okay,
I
if Nokki is
believe
raging,
this
you need to
round
just be
will-
like
well,
violently
yeah, well,
throwing yourself
this
toward
round
the
is,
enemy,
So,
I
well, so
think
quick
you
thing.
let
So,
it drop.
or just let it drop.
yeah, this is my last. Yeah, this is my last round of rage anyway, so I'm just gonna let it drop, and I'm just gonna hide as well. Like, yeah, there's no reason for me to go in.
Okay.
Just,
Do you still have
it's
one
my
more
last
rage
round
left
anyway.
to use?
Yeah,
I have one left. Yeah.
There you go.
we got to make this count.
Okay.
I'm hoping that Bale's out of dimension doors, but we can't count on that. So
Probably slightly
do-
too far there. Okay,
do
and it
everything
sounds
we
like
can.
the actions people used were hide. Is that right?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll say everybody's not clinging onto the flyers anymore.
Yeah, we dropped them, put them down on the ground.
Okay, are we to pause things right here?
I think it's a good spot to
yes.
pause.
I think this is
Yeah.
a good spot to pause
I
because
agree.
then we'll start off with the angel dashing in
Right.
next time.
Yeah.
Walykos
exactly.
hide, Angel 1 hide, Varric hide, Arachno hide, Aygir hide, Vapor hide, Korgain hide, Nokki's not raging anymore hide, but you have one more rage. Ace card up your sleeve.
Yep.
I also still have a second wind if needed. So I've got a few things left.
All right.
I ex-
Cool. Well, this
I
sets us
expect
up
this angel-
for an epic finale.
Yeah.
Guys, good gaming. Another great
Yeah,
session.
Absolutely.
Thank you for running, Esper.
Yeah,
I honestly,
absolutely.
when I saw an Iron Golem and that thing rolling like 80 damage,
Right.
Glass of Fire,
That
I was
was,
like-
uh-oh.
we're level 10. Like this could just TPK us right here.
yeah.
But we
It was
got
pretty
lucky
scary,
and
but
did
we
The
good
power
stuff.
of the ruby mirror right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I mean, I
fragment
definitely
of the power.
almost. I mean, I almost dropped, but like that 80 healing was huge for sure.
Well, I wanted to save that 7th level slot because it would have given me lots of options right now, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it one way or the other.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure.
If I have to use a 7th level slot to keep you in the fight from getting like critical hit,
Yeah,
you know, dead, that's probably
no,
good.
definitely.
All right, everyone. Thanks again, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. Until then,
Indeed.
may your adventures be many, everyone.